And welcome back to another video. This is Crypto Coins, and in this video we're going to go over several DAO and crypto projects and see how the market is doing and take a look at my overall account. So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin price point. We're going to see what the markets are doing, if we're going to see a potential bounce here. I know a lot of these projects seem like they hit ground level here. We're all definitely feeling this pullback. Let's get right into the video. Time Wonderland, the APY is continuously rising. It did hit a recent low of around 70,000, 72,000 when the sell-off started. And as the sell-off continued, now it's going back up. It's around 76,000, 77,000. And you're getting a 9.5278% ROI on a 5-day rate. Pretty good numbers there. We're seeing this going higher. But let's take a look at the price point of Wonderland Time. Wonderland Time in the past month has been selling off continuously, holding pretty nicely above the 7,000 level, and then we just broke that level. And then my next price target was 6,000, and now we're at 5,000. So the selling continues here throughout different names, and it's getting tough. This is being felt across the board. I know some of you guys are holding particular projects and are wondering why your project is down. It's not just one project. It's the market across the board that is having a pullback. So it's not just one project. So if we zoom out a 3-month chart, we're still higher from the time it was released here at 990. And it did rally close to around 10,000. And now we're at almost that mid-level from 1,000 to 10,000. We're on 5,000. Who's to say where we're going from here, but we're kind of in the middle. A potential starter position there for someone that's not in the project is a decent time, and to cost average into is also not a bad idea if you want to partake in these risky projects. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the past month has been selling off. It was getting closer to 70,000, and right now it's holding around the $50,000 level. It seems like it found the floor, and it's holding here at 50,000. If we take a look at the 3-month chart, it was trading here around 40,000. It did rally almost to 70,000, and it's holding around 50,000. So this obviously affects altcoins and all markets across the board. So we are finding a short-term floor here around 50,000. Let's take a look at Metaverse Pro. Metaverse Pro, one of the big winners here for me. I bought it in around 220. I sold somewhere around here, 470. I didn't get the top, but I got the meat of the move, and I'm happy I locked in those profits. It's currently trading now at 281. I had bought this project around 220, so almost there. If you believe in this project and you didn't get into this project, 281 is at a great price right now if you want to partake in this name. The past 7 days, we're seeing a sell-off just like Bitcoin in the past month. A lot of volatility here, and this is why I like to lock in profits when I see them, and trying to open up several other positions and recycle that money around. Let's go to one of my biggest losers, Klima Dao. Klima Dao in the past 3 months, it's just been a lower since it hit the markets here. It hit around 2,000. It rallied up around 4,000. And now we haven't seen any life out of this name. It's trading at 564, as low as it's ever been, and there's no telling where the floor is for this project. Unlike most of the other projects, as an environmentally friendly motive, and it seems like it doesn't really matter. This is one project that was brought up by Mark Cuban, and a lot of people started investing in it. And just like everyone else, that's where I personally heard this project from a podcast. We did see it hit the market there, rally significantly, and now it's been dried up. So this is definitely one of my biggest losers, trading at 561. If you have a long-term perspective, costing averaging into this at $500, not too shabby. The market cap right now is at $187 million. And that is Klima Dao. Now let's take a look at Hector Dao. Hector Dao is one that is part of the Phantom Network, I believe, and it did fairly well. hit the markets here somewhere around the $30 price range and rallied like a complete beast, 10x here to 342, and now it's trading at 124, about 2/3 lower from the top. Let's take a look at the past 7 days. Complete sell-off here, just like everything else. No one is escaping here. This is one project I'm not in, and I would actually buy at this level. I just currently don't have any more buying power as of now. So I'll just be looking at this one. I know this is a nice name here. A lot of people are invested in it, but I'm sure also with this downturn, a lot of people are losing money. And just like Hector Dao, another big name is Jade Protocol. This one was released around 666 and sold off completely. Nice reversal here, almost going back to all-time highs and selling off again. And this is a lot of great trading opportunities. Now, if you're holding at any point, this might seem like a massive roller coaster. So you need to have a strong stomach for this name. Currently trading at $400. It was trading lower, closer to, we have here around 250, which was significantly lower in just about a week there. And big swings. And in my opinion, everybody's trading style is different. This is why if you have profits, it's good to lock them in and take some risk off. Now, if you would have locked in some profits here from this rally, you would have easily doubled up your position. Locked in some profits, had those profits cash on hand, and would have been able to buy and cost average down here as it completely sold off. This is why I like selling from time to time. I know these are longer picture kind of projects, but at the same time, you're leaving some profits on the table when you can lock in some of those profits and take off that risk. Let's go to another loser here. We're seeing red across the board. Dao, this is one of my latest projects that I've been cost averaging into. My current average price right now is closer to $1,100. It's trading at $662, holding above $600. This one hit closer to like $400 here, and I missed that opportunity. I bought around $600, still great price, and I'm trading lower here since it hit the markets, and it hit a high of almost here $16.20, and now trading $1,000 lower, more than half. So pretty brutal there, and this is why it's important to cost average down. And lastly here, let's take a look at Joe. This is not a DAO by any means, but it's a name that I have included here with my staking positions. Joe had a nice rally here with the Avalanche Network, and we saw a lot of DAO projects or DAO forks hitting the market in the Avalanche Network, and Joe ran up to around $5. Since then, we've been seeing a sell-off, and it is currently trading at $2.53. I think I bought my first position around $4.60. I basically bought the top. I've been cost averaging down, and now it's trading at $2.53. And my last position here for Joe, I bought around $2.30. So let's take a look at my portfolio and see how my portfolio is doing. And I'm literally hanging here by a thread. I'm practically break even. And throughout this time, since my first investment on October 29th, I'm basically at break even. So Time Wonderland, I currently have 0.0769 tokens. The current market price for Time is around 5,000. The value of my position, 387. I've locked in profits of 375, and I have a total gain of $762. So this is one of the positions here that is keeping me alive. Metaverse Pro is the second position that's keeping me here afloat. I have currently 3.6 tokens there. The market price has dropped significantly from the highs at 279. The market value of this position currently is at $1,000. And I closed my initial investment there for zero risk, so it's at zero. And as of now, this is all profit. So I'm up $1,000, and between these two, it's keeping me afloat here and keeping this portfolio stable. Now, I haven't locked in any other profits, or else this portfolio would have been looking a lot better. Dao, this is one that I've been averaging down into lately. I have $1,010 invested. I've accumulated 1.047 tokens. Market price of Dao trading right now, $6.55. Market value of that position for me, $6.86. I'm down 323, down 32%. Dao, Big loser there. Klima Dao, I invested $1,100. I have 1.039 tokens. The market price right now for Klima Dao is trading at 565 and the market value is 587. Big loser there, losing $512. That's negative 46%. Next one, this is not a DAO or DAO fork. This is just me staking and farming, Joe. Currently, I have invested about $1,231. I currently have 309 X Joe coins. The market price for Joe is at 253, and the market value of this position with the conversion of X Joe and the multiple brings me up to a value of 935, negative 295, and negative 23, almost 24% there. Since I've been cost averaging down, this is almost normalizing, and my first position was somewhere around closer to $5. So that means if this position goes back up to all-time highs, I will probably basically almost be making 100% returns. And this is the power of dollar cost averaging. And the last one here, Olympus DAO, one that I've never talked about, but I bring up here on my account because I do have it. Initial investment, $1,200, 1.1602 tokens. That's a market price of $497, market value $577. And this is the original DAO project that started it all. I'm down heavily here, minus $622, biggest loser of all, dollar amount and percentage wise, minus 51.91%. That looks pretty hideous. It's the original, so it's something I'm not going to sell or add into. I'm just holding it because just like Bitcoin was the original from the crypto space, I feel like this could potentially be something in the future since it is the original project that started these kind of crypto mechanics. So far, cash invested, $4,541. I don't have any cash on hand as of now. I do plan on adding into some of these positions or buying new ones. But as of now, I don't have any cash on hand for these investments. The portfolio value here, excluding my cash, $4,558. And I'm only up 0.38%. So I'm only up $17. And it seems like I'm just barely making the cut here to weather the storm. Now, we could still go lower, but I'm hanging by a thread. Fortunately enough, I locked in some profits and I was able to make some nice trades there to off balance my overall portfolio. But as you can see, trading crypto or altcoins or DAO projects or on forks, it's extremely difficult. It's hard to catch every winner and get the best entry. And when I don't get the best entry, I try to mitigate that risk and offset it by locking in profits with other positions and dollar cost averaging into positions. And it's a hard game. It's a hard game. I got two nice winners and the rest are complete losers. And that brings me at a basically flat portfolio. So although there's great APY being earned, it's not an easy game. And the only saving factor here is if some of these projects sustain some sort of decent price point where over time that APY compounds and you make some beautiful returns. So as of now, going forward, I feel like we hit a short-term bottom. Not to say that we won't go lower, and we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens here. And I'm gonna continue to monitor these projects. So if you found this content of any value, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Check out my Patreon to support this free content and also free Discord. If you want a copy of my DAO calculator, it's free. All you have to do is join Discord. And that's going to do it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.